Hey guys, Chris Eccles from Empower Accounting here. So last night the government released their 2019 federal budget. So there's been a bit of a noise around the budget, but I just wanted to cut through a bit of the noise and let you know exactly what will affect you and your business as part of this budget. So there wasn't as much in this budget that changes things as opposed to what has happened in previous years. So they have kept it pretty light on in terms of small business this time around. So we'll get into it. So first of all, from a personal tax point of view, they have increased this low and middle income tax offset. So in the budget last year, they announced that there was basically a $500 extra offset as part of the budget, but they've actually increased it this time around to the $1,080 per person. That's up to the $90,000 there. So if you have an income of $90,000, you'll basically be getting an extra $1,080 as a refund this 2019 financial year, either a refund or a reduced amount of tax payable for the year. So that's new in the 2019 financial year. So for small business, so they have extended and increased the $20,000 asset write-off. So they've now extended it a further 12 months to 30 June 2020. But what they have also done is increased the limit from 20,000 to 30,000. So what the government announced back in January was that $20,000 limit was increased to $25,000. But from budget night, which was the 2nd of April, it's now going to be the $30,000 limit. So if you're a small business and if you bought an asset under $20,000 from 1 July 2018 up until 29th of January 2019, the limit was $20,000, but from 29th of January until the 2nd of April was $25,000. From budget night until 30 June 2020, it's now $30,000, just to make it nice and easy for everyone. So a couple of different rates and different dates there, but all you need to know is that moving forward from today onwards, the limit is $30,000. And anything over the $30,000, we still depreciate under normal depreciation rules, under pooling rules. So you basically get 15% of the value in the first year and 30% of the balance every year after that. Another thing they have increased with the asset write-off is that this only applied to businesses up to a turnover of $10 million. They've now increased that. It's now up to $50,000. So any medium-sized business will now be able to claim it from budget night. So if you want to see if your business is eligible for that one, feel free to get in touch. The next thing in terms of small business is single touch payroll. So this wasn't a budget measure, but single touch payroll is now compulsory for all businesses who have any employees from 1 July 2019. So if you currently employ people and you don't have single touch payroll software, you need to have this implemented prior to 1 July. So with the single touch payroll, as part of the budget, they released that they will be capturing more information under the single touch payroll. And what they haven't exactly come out and said the exact information that they want, but more just that they want more data. And what this is going to affect is they're basically going to tell Centrelink straight away exactly what people are earning, so that Centrelink has a live view of different people's incomes during the year, rather than when their tax returns are lodged potentially later on down the track. The next announcement they released is that the government will provide $42 million over 4 years to the ATO to help with recovering unpaid tax and super liabilities. So it pretty much comes hand in hand. I could see this coming. Single touch payroll, part of the information that's reported to the ATO is the superannuation details for the employees. So exactly the amount of super they should be paid, as along with their super fund details. So the ATO can check to see if you are paying their super a lot more accurately and a lot more quicker these days. So, and as you can see, the government's now giving the ATO money to actively chase that, to look at single touch payroll and make sure that super obligations are being met by employers. So super is a real minefield. I've done a couple of separate videos around some of the pitfalls of not paying super on time. So if you are worried about this, we have seen a few audits come through with super lately. So if you don't have your super liabilities up to date, I highly recommend doing everything you can to get that in place prior to 30 June, because come 1 July, the ATO will be chasing people. And that was pretty much it from the budget point of view for small business. If you have any questions on any of this stuff and how it can affect you, feel free to get in touch, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Thanks for watching.